people are saying No Jumper's in trouble. People are saying No Jumper's getting sued. No Jumper's about to be down the drains. No Jumper's future is in jeopardy. A lot of people really, really happy to be able to poke holes in the No Jumper success facade and to be able to say your days are numbered. Your platform that you've built up over the last 10 years is doomed. And actually, people are going to stop watching your platform and they're going to start watching me and my 3 friends in this basement. You are done, 22. And to all that, all I got to say, kiss my kiss it. Each and every one of you. Kiss it. Pucker up. Plant those lips right on my dirty that I don't even oftentimes wipe to completion. Sometimes I still leave a little bit of that downtown Judy Brown.
What the hell?
That duck butter.
That Julie.
Kiss it. Kiss my ass.
What the hell?
That's all I gotta say. Actually, I would not like to send those words. Those words are not going off out to the victims, because to the victims, my heart actually goes out to you. But I mean, myself, I don't know a lot about what happened in this incident. This is not something that involved me in any way. Yeah. This is something that took place between people who were not invited to No Jumper, and it is being trotted out and treated as if it was something that I in any way co-signed, that was in any way beneficial to my business. That is absolutely not true. The reality is that the 22-ster was not there. The 22-ster had gone home. These things took place outside of my building. And I to be totally real,
why are people hanging out? Got hoods to go to?
Not a bad point. From my perspective.
What did you hanging out in Burbank for?
According to you, no, but that's another conversation.
I just heard your kid making noise and then someone handed a pack of cigarettes through the door. I hope that was not your daughter passing them off.
I hope it was. Like, that's amazing if that was.
Anyway, this is my thing. Dueling narratives. There are 2 different narratives that you could choose to go with in this situation. And I think that there's different levels of likelihood to different situations. The situation that is more beneficial to one Luce Cannon, the side of the story that you might want to believe if you were Luce or somebody who's speaking on behalf of Luce, is the idea that people came to No Jumper unexpectedly, uninvited, and they got handled. Now, that story would be somewhat understandable.
Sounds good.
This location ain't just everywhere like that.
At all.
We wasn't at the store.
Exactly. And we weren't filming live content.
Yeah, and it wasn't live.
There was no reason for anybody to know that we were in this building at that moment.
Yeah. That Luce Cannon knows.
Especially.
Okay, y'all. Y'all heard what he said. He said they were uninvited. But that's not what I heard. You're going to hear him say he called Wack, and Wack said that, oh, I know who those people are. All right, so that uninvited thing, throw that out the window. All right, because people are saying all kind of different things. You got Adam's story, you got Wack's story, you got Luce Cannon's story, and you have the guy who got beat up story. Okay, so let's keep going.
Especially that.
Well, fools never show up if they're not like invited or specifically a part of a program. They
very few examples of people showing up uninvited here over the years. And I guess the other side would be the idea that these people were in any way invited here. Now, if they were invited here, it was not done by me. It was not done by anybody who works at No Jumper. So I can't really attest to that. I think that that's a question of, what do the text messages say? Are there phone records? Do the phone records indicate this? Myself personally, I walked outside right before I left. I saw 2 young gentlemen.
Listen to what he say now. Listen to what he say. All right. Remember, he said it was uninvited guests. All right. Let's listen.
Not really that young. but gentlemen for sure.
That's also a generous term in this case.
Were they gentle? I don't know.
Right,
Yeah, it's up in the air. I spoke to them. Obviously, I'm slightly concerned when I walk outside and I see a couple of guys. And I say to them, I say, are you guys here for Wack? And they said, yeah. I say, okay. I shook their hands. Determined that they didn't really seem like they were a threat from my perspective. They didn't seem like they were on bullshit. At least they weren't on bullshit with me. They seemed cool. So I go to my car. I get on the phone with Wack. I say, there's 2 guys here. They're outside for you. He said, okay, I think I know who it is.
There you go. Okay, I think I know who it is. This is what Wack 100 is saying. So, if they was uninvited, how would Wack know that it was some people out there waiting on them? All right, so look, just listen, y'all. Okay, let's keep going.
I get off the phone with
Is that
him.
a different response?
I drive away, and 10 minutes later, somebody sends me a video of this incident. Now, what happened exactly? I don't know. What you see in the video to me seems kind of self-explanatory. That being said, I would like to formally denounce any such behavior taking place at my building in any way. I consider this an act of extreme disrespect for anybody to get into any such situation at No Jumper when we're just merely trying to make content. Now, that being said, like, if somebody showed up and they wanted to be aggressive, it would be understandable that they might be handled physically.
They spoke out already.
So Adam is distancing himself away from this situation. All right. I understand clearly. He has to distance himself away from this. And I truly believe Adam. He shook their hands and he called Wack, and Wack said, I already know who it is. So I don't think Adam has to explain himself. You know what I'm saying? If he's out of there and he left, he out of there. You know? So the part where he's saying, what he's saying is it was uninvited guests. They were invited, first of all, because when he called Wack and Wack said, oh, I know who it is, obviously they were invited. All right, so let's see what Brick Baby got to say.
So shout out to Young at Hefe.
Okay, they spoke out through his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He said that he had spoken to them.
He spoken. Okay.
Young and F.A. I'm going to play something on him, too, because he kind of got the story, too. And it was something shocking that I couldn't believe that. Like, why wouldn't... Well, I understand these people wouldn't know who these people are, but it was shocking, man, what they did to this older gentleman that was there with the guy who got beat down. Like, come on, man. These young guys just don't ask no questions. And I felt it was like, when I found out who that other person was that got beat down, the guy who put hands on that guy, the other dude that got beat down, that dude cursed, man. He all of them curse if you ask me. But hey, God got to handle them. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be going around putting hands on people and don't know their history or none of that. But you know, it's a shame though. Let's keep going though.
And I saw Rick Rock said he had a conversation with them as well. Shout out to Rick Rock.
Shout out Rick Rock.
I liked what you were saying.
Yeah,
they said that they were under the impression that they were going to do an interview that day or something like that and pulled up. Because I can't say for sure because it wasn't them out the horse's mouth. And they're probably not trying to talk because they think they got action at trying to take your money. And that, first of all, property line. Let's talk. We're not even going to talk. Should I even talk about that?
What? Talking about property line. I done been in No Jumper. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about a property line because there is no actual property line right there. It's not. It's just a driveway where you have a building on this side and a building on that side, and you pull in. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is that they were coming to that location, and things happened. You know what I'm saying? From the people who were coming out of no jumpers building. So Brick Baby, I don't know what you're talking about. Shout out to Brick Baby. I don't want no beef, no problems. I'm a man on the outside looking in at this situation. And I felt the whole thing was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of different stories. You got Luce Cannon saying one thing. You got Wack saying one thing. You got Adam 22 saying one thing. You got Brick Baby saying one thing. But I've been to No Jumper before. You know? So the people, if you've been to No Jumper, it's a little corridor. You have a building right here. That ain't No Jumper. The No Jumper is to the right. So the people that's coming out of No Jumper or dealing with No Jumper, the building, the property. Well, first of all, let me say this. I don't think Adam 22 had anything to do with this, even though the type of content that he do, it's a black thing and this whatever controversies, but the property line, that ain't got nothing to do with anything, Brick Baby. Everybody know what happened was people who was coming out of the No Jumpers building. So you can't try to twist the narrative and all this stuff. So it is what it is. You can't twist it, Brick Baby. But anyway, let's keep going.
Whatever you want to say.
Oh wait,
Because
hold
the
on.
property line, you weren't even at No Jumper, brother.
Beyond that.
Not like that, but you weren't even here. So therefore, and it happened outside of No Jumper. Nobody from the No Jumper cast, nobody that gets a paycheck from No Jumper was involved with that fight.
This is true. A lot of people are saying No Jumper employees lined these guys up. There were no Jumper employees involved with this in any way. Luce Cannon does not work here. Luce Cannon was here with someone who was doing a piece of content with me.
Wack had to put the okay down. That's daddy. Just remember that.
Wack 100.
I'm not going.
Is Wack an employee? I would say no.
No, but he
How is Wack not an employee when he's doing a show with you? Adam and Wack show. So that lets you know that the building and the people who came out of No Jumper building, they don't have to be an employee. From what I what I'm understanding is that the people who came, who got beat on, came to talk to Wack 100. Wack 100 does a show with Adam 22. I understand what Adam 22 trying to do. He's trying to distance himself from it because they throwing lawsuits out there. Lawsuits. Who else they gonna throw a lawsuit on? They gonna throw a lawsuit on the building owner, which is Adam 22. Which I don't feel is right. Why would they sue Adam 22 and he ain't had nothing to do with it? Wack 100 got plenty of money. You know, he hiring goons to protect him and do all these different things. You know what I'm saying? Why would you go after Adam 22? You know, and it's just crazy that they would even try to go after Adam 22. I know it was at his building or whatever else it is. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't there, he had nothing to do with it. He don't even know. He received a video of what was going on. You know, but they got to sue somebody. Obviously.
he gets a check.
No, but there still is. There's a difference.
He did
Wack gets
participate.
paid to do episodes with me.
No, he's not a part of No Jumper. I'm not trying to say as far as the lawsuit goes. I don't think it would go far as that goes because it's not like somebody who's signed to you that, you know what I mean?
It don't have to be nobody signed to him, Brick Baby. The point is that them guys who came, they came to see somebody that was at No Jumper facility. And Luce Cannon lost his damn mind. Bottom line, Luce Cannon didn't think that, you know, we had No Jumper, we had Adam 22 spot. Maybe I should not do anything. You know, Adam already said, man, y'all could have took that down the street to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It happened right there, and it is what it is.
What I'm saying is that he had to give the dude that is not a regular in the building the okay to even meet up with somebody here.
What? Brick Baby, what are you talking about? Wack 100 is a regular there. He's a regular there. He got a show with the owner of the building. Adam 22, what are you talking about, Brick Baby? I know you're trying to make some sense out of this and trying to save Adam 22 from a lawsuit and all these different things, but come on, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, man. You're not making no sense, Brick Baby. You're not making no sense.
Or around these premises. You get what I'm saying? We weren't involved in no way, shape, or form, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to put him out there either.
Yeah,
It is what it is. I know he detached himself from the situation, but at the end of the day, Luce Cannon can't even speak a whole sentence without that nigga butting in. You think he can make a decision without him butting in?
To me, Wack seemed surprised by the fact that anything happened. I don't think that Wack would co-sign somebody being set up at No Jumper, regardless of the fact that Wack is not a formal No Jumper employee. I don't think I've always seen him seem interested in keeping a sense of order here.
I don't was trying to book a booker.
Honestly, that would have been a crazy addition. And I think anybody who's seen the video kind of thought that at a certain point, like, oh, are they about to put fingers in this guy's ass?
What do you think happened when the camera cut off, bro? That's straight buka.
I don't think that happened. I think you're going to be the next victim at this rate.
Yeah. Wack told him, no, Luce, you can't do that. He was probably like, I'm about to dig at his ass. I got some peanut butter. You know he keep the peanut butter on him.
Nah, honestly.
He didn't tell him not to do that. Luce Cannon pulled out the blower and he was about to do something tragic. You know what I'm saying? And Wack had the sense to tell him to not do that. We seen that. We seen it. The video is all online, man. I ain't gonna play it on here. All y'all gotta do is go to X, man. Type in fight at No Jumper with Luce Cannon, or y'all, everybody talking about Reddit. But I found the clip on X, well, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So what I seen a lot of crimes being committed, man. You know, it was a lot of, I seen assault with a deadly weapon. I seen robbery. I seen an attempted murder. Maybe a few other little charges, man, but this is just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but one thing that I didn't like about the situation when I found out, you know, the players of who it was and things like that. The older gentleman, man, that took the most embarrassing part of the beating when he got stripped down, man, to nothing. His Johnson was hanging out and all them different things, man. Shout out Young and Hefe. You know what I'm saying? Shout him out, man. He showed a picture, man, and the dude who took the majority of the beating, even though the other dude got pistol whipped and all them different things, but the dude who was really embarrassed was the older gentleman over there with the tan. I don't know if that was a khaki suit or just a sweatsuit, but they stripped him all the way down to his bare minimums. And that guy happened to be a Baptist preacher. And when Young and Hefe showed that picture, man, I felt bad for that brother, man. I felt like he wasn't there to cause any problem. Like, he was just there supporting his boy, man. And you know, when Luce Cannon took off on dude, what's his name? Jay Reed, or what, I don't know what his name is. But when Luce Cannon took off on old boy, the older gentleman didn't do anything. He looked like he was in a state of shock because I believe that they were invited down there. And when old boy got took off on, the old man didn't do anything. He was just standing there. And then the young dude, one of them little young dudes, just took it upon himself to take off on the guy without even asking no questions. You know what I'm saying? Without asking any questions. And the older man, he was really totally embarrassed, man. That was an embarrassing thing to see. You know, if y'all want to see the video, like I said, man, go to Twitter, go to Reddit, whatever, X, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can see the video. I ain't going to show it on here. But when I found out the man was a preacher, the first thing I thought about is all those aggressors, y'all going to hell, man. Even if that preacher was an ex-gang member or whatever he was, he found God, man. God protects his children, man. And for you guys, and for that man, that young man with the red and the blue on to put hands, and Luce Cannon went over there and kicked him too, and while he was naked and down, you know what I'm saying? To kick that man of God, I believe people say they don't believe in karma and karma this, whatever, karma, whatever. But like I said, man, God loves his children, man. This old man became a preacher and learned the word of God. And God protects his children. You know, and at No Jumper, you know, Adam 22, he says he's an atheist and all these different things. But when there's a man of God there, man, and y'all putting hands on this man, y'all got something coming. You know what I'm saying? Not to wish anything bad on y'all, but God don't like ugly, man. That's one of his children. Regardless if he was up there with a gang member or whatever, I don't give a damn. This is why I'm doing this video, because we have a lot of young people who are crashing out for clout. You have old men such as Wack 100. He's old, 46, 47, however old he is. Got these young guys crashing out for him, man. And you put your hands on a man of God. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if the boys, when I say the boys, the feds or the police, whoever come after y'all, man, because like I said, man, I seen assault with a deadly weapon. I seen robbery, strong arm robbery, when you strip the man naked. And I seen attempted murder because Luce Cannon, he put that gun to that man's head. But Wack 100 told him not to do it. And then you have Wack 100 saying Luce Cannon's name. And everybody on the internet knows Wack 100 voice and his body shape. So any of these guys on probation or ain't supposed to be around gang members or whatever it is, man, this was a case that was built on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me for pointing it out. You know what I'm saying? God is the one who let this happen. He let it happen. So blame God for this. Because if anything happens, man, look, you know the people are watching this. So I'm going to pray for that preacher, man. I'm going to pray for the other guy who got beat on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pray for Wack. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate Luce Cannon. I don't hate the other guy. Anybody like that. I'm going to pray for everybody in this situation. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you do devious things and don't think, man, certain things is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's just crazy to see this, man. It's like this is one of those other things that is a disgrace to the black community. It's like once you become a certain age, you ain't supposed to be doing nothing like this. I mean, you got kids, you might have grandkids. I don't know if Wack 100 got grandkids or kids. Well, I know he got kids, but sometimes you got to think, man. I know you try to move to not get your hands into anything like that, but sometimes, man, things happen where it's going to implicate you too. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to pray for Adam 22. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pray for him too. You know what I'm saying? All souls are needed, man, for the greater good, you know, all of them. I don't hate anybody in this situation. I just hate their actions. You know what I'm saying? This is a bad look once again on the black community, if you ask me. You know. But man, like I said, man, look, I'm gonna pray for everybody in this situation. Hey, I just pray that, you know, people wake up, that they wake up, man, and understand that it's not always about content. You know, it's not always about content, man, and don't make you tough just because you got a gun, and you're not tough because you got money, and all these different situations, man. You know, this is just a shame, man. Keep making us look crazy, man. Just keep making us look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, look, if y'all want to see the whole video, man, y'all go to Twitter, Reddit, and maybe some other people will have it, but I'm not going to play it on here, man. It's just a shame. It's a shame. You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. It is a shame. But anyway, man, y'all leave a comment below, man. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. If y'all seen what I seen as far as possible charges and different things like that, man, let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. It is what it is. But, man, y'all protect yourself at all times, man. Y'all keep y'all head on the swivel. God bless you. God bless me, man. God bless the preacher, man, who got his butt whooped. God bless the other guy, man, who got his butt whooped, man, pistol whipped, man. God bless all these people, man, in this situation. I pray for everybody. I don't hate anybody, man, but we just need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? We need to wake up. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. All right? And I'm out, man. Mr. Zach Reacts. Peace.
Proactive. This ain't over. We gon' keep going. It's Mr. Zach. You tuned in to the greatest. The mother YouTubers ain't me. I ain't famous. It's Mr. Zach. I'ma give you to you all uncut. Smash that like button. Give me all thumbs up. My page the realest you gon' come across. I'm the boss.